Oh, okay, that's why. It's... Whoa, that's frickin' loud. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Okay, that's finally got it working. Aren't I the clever one? No, is the answer to that question. No, I am not. Okie dokie. Artichoke. That's a little bit loud on my side. Oh. How indeed have you missed hearing my Scottish accent? My highly authentic, incredibly Scottish accent. How are you doing, Tiffany? Good to hear from you again, even. Apparently I cannot talk English today. That's because I should be talking Scottish, surely. Ah, yes, that's what I was doing. So having spent probably upwards of an hour fighting this room, trying to jump across to that platform, I then found out that apparently I can do this. That is a big number. How many would that be? Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, 100 quintillion times I missed you. Yeah, yesterday was a bit of an extreme, well, not an extreme case. Yesterday was a bit of an unusual one because I couldn't afford to stream because I had nice. Because I still had work I needed to get done, which is of course everyone's idea of a fun time, and I was really enthusiastic about having to work on a Saturday, but that's the way life be sometimes. But yeah, how are you? What did you get up to while you weren't watching me stream? Oh, hello. I guess I might as well go and melt these down. No reason why not to, eh? Good, good. Glad to hear that the merchandising team is earning their pay. What are you wearing today? Is it a t-shirt? Yeah. You've been watching WWE matches. Of course you've been watching WWE matches, Tiffany. You're always watching WWE. It's your raison d'etre. Of course, that is entirely correct. Oh man, I've got to run 4 of these. 4 of these round. I guess I could just chuck them over the side.
Materials entering Talos 1. Report shipping anomalies immediately.
Hello. Here for an appointment?
Ready to scan. Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6. Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Hello. See you.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6.
Welcome. I can help.
Deploying.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
No turrets, no code. It's for our safety. And yours. Remember, it's the Eradicator fabric.
Test. Is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Thank you, by the way, Law. I appreciate the resub. Thank you very much. Good. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on. I started off and my microphone was muted. I kept going for a little while and then, lo and behold, it says my microphone was muted again. I'm not quite sure what I did to deserve that, so
Patient
yeah.
plan we want, not the reployer
It's
plan.
bizarre.
Whatever the hell a reployer is.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on at the moment. So hopefully that's the end of the problems for now. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Sorry that you came to a completely quiet stream. Just my luck to take a day's break and then get all the problems at once. Also, as a slight start, Law, to answer your question, as a late
but that
start.
doesn't mean we don't have places to be.
I think
We
I
need
tend to
those
start about
turrets.
1/4 these days by mistake. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How is your weekend going? So consistent. I'm the worst for consistency, let's be honest. I am just the worst. I'm the worst at everything. Consistently late. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Oh snap, trophies. I don't know what they're for. I think this is the only one I haven't read so far. Trevor, get up. Trevor lifted his head to find the source of the voice. His brain was foggy, and he hadn't heard his old name in what felt like ages. Here he was Kaoli, and the diminutive cliff dwellers of Dranthor called him king. Rolling out of his royal cot, he allowed his eyes to focus on the figure silhouetted in the doorway to his royal cave. He knew that uniform. He knew that stance and disapproving glare. Empress Tourmaline, how did you find me here? The subdermal vacuum adapteron we had you installed came back with a beacon, attracted here after beating Mercy to death and taking back the prism. I still need a crack pilot I can trust. Assuming you're playing through royalty with those timid assuming you're through playing royalty with these timid rock humpers, that is. Trevor untangled the tumbleweed crown from his matted hair and reflected on his responsibilities to his meek and bethreatened followers. Just one thing before I go. Trevor picked up before his ceremonial chihuahua stick and strode out into the light. But yeah, it's good to see everyone again. So much loot. How did I never find this room before? I say so much loot, it's really not that much loot in the grander scheme of things. But I'm gonna pretend like it is. And I'm gonna completely fail to climb on top of this thing, apparently. What are you? Oh, it's just another failed texture. Do you actually own this, Inertial? Or have you just, like, seen other people playing it and you want to buy it? Oh, hello. Heal me! I should have asked you to heal me before I used that medkit, but heal me even more. Thank you.
All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Target no type and material.
Right, okay, so I've got two objectives right now. One is to go and trash a load more junk, because that is, after all, my objective at all times in this game. Second is to work out why they're suddenly not happy with the turrets I gave them. What are they up to? Let me through, you idiots! I've given you 5 turrets. How many do you want? Okay. You do own it. I've played about an hour and then for whatever reason I picked it up again. It's an interesting old game. I will give it a lot of credit. It is very different to what you would normally get. It tries a lot of new stuff and to be honest it does it quite well. So my mission is just open Cargo Bay B. Do I have like a side project, side mission? Yeah. Place turrets in the loading zone of Cargo Bay B. Where is Cargo Bay B? Is this the Cargo Bay B? This is the Cargo Bay staging area. Where is Cargo Bay B? Okay, maybe if I jump down again. Annoyingly. Why did I just do that? I could have just gone down a level in the map. Oh, I are stupid. That is Cargo Bay B. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm with you now. Back up I go. But yeah, I would definitely encourage people to check this out. It is not your standard run-of-the-mill game, but it is certainly a good bit of fun. Let's just hop over. I can't be bothered doing this by the book. Oh, good. I've broken my legs again. Well, just as well that there's a healing droid around here somewhere. This way, I think. Oh, no, it's upstairs.
Welcome.
That'll teach me for jumping off ledges.
Superficial injuries. Nothing of
Thank you.
There. All better. Don't forget your feedback will be invaluable.
Look, how was, Oh, it's got to be in the low... Okay, then. Fine. How was Ray's birthday yesterday?
Debug build version deploying 7.6.
I fully intend to place more than that in the loading bay. I fully intend to place all 5 of these in the loading bay. And then, I guess if I can, I'll retreat them back to where I placed them, which is an infinitely better position for them.
Eradicated laboratory version 0.7. Target neurotype material adjusted acquired.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Move, guys. I know better than you where to place turrets. Fine, that'll do.
EATs are online and primed. Can't wait until our friends get a taste of these.
Fine,
Here's the
okay.
code for Cargo Bay B.
If you insist, they can stay there.
Scan.
I better move this one as well, because I don't trust it not to shoot you in the back. Hey, Google! No, that's cool. I saw you were streaming. Please, guys. Google is brand new streamer, but if you fancy seeing someone just getting started, please do drop Google
We
a
only get one shot at this.
See you in
follow?
hell, Dad.
You ate way too much sushi and wait for a nice drive. Nice.
Anything comes through that door, fire. Don't let the eradicators do
Where
all the
did
work.
you,
There's enough for everyone.
Was it just like a drive along the coast or drive to anywhere
Damn
specific?
PPNs. These
Am I
small
supposed to be
magazines
opening
are
this
for
now?
Civilians.
Shack.
Ah, now I have a code. I see. Please let these things just gun down everything in one go. I really don't want to have to do any work here. That said, I guess I will anyway. Actually, yeah, they're actually doing a really good job. They're actually doing a really good job.
That was the last one.
That was
I
nice.
hope.
I need a cigarette.
It took me a long time, Senor, to work out how to get these turrets here. They wouldn't open this door for me.
Lady Luck had her back to us. Well, she
and I
did,
spent
but
a
only so we
solid...
could take in the sweet, glorious curves of her ass.
Is there someone out there? No, there's not. I spent a solid hour at the end of the last stream trying to
Now that we are secure here, we can hold out indefinitely.
mess around in this loading bay
Send
back
other
here.
survivors here, I will protect them.
So, in faff worthy of
Thought we were dead
Kirsty,
for sure.
I basically came here, and as you can't actually see over here yet. No. Oh. Like I say, I spent a solid hour working on this pile of boxes, which was, in fact, it's shrunk in height. It must have lost a box, but there was basically a ridiculous pile of things up here, some of which have already fallen down here, you can see. So, because I was trying to find a way of carrying the turrets up a pile of objects here, and then jumping them across here, because I couldn't work out how on earth to get them over there. I ended up having to Google how you're supposed to do it, and only then did I find that there was this crate here which can just lift them up for you. So that was a bit of a facepalm moment. But yeah, so this part. I drive through some vineyards along the lake. Nice. NPCs. I'm not sure if it was the NPCs doing much of a job. The turrets definitely did a fair job. But in fairness to them, when you throw in like 5 turrets, and there was something like 7, 8, 9 NPCs, if you put that many numbers leading up to, you know, in front of a load of enemies, then even like the most stormtrooper aim enemies can, NPCs can actually succeed in gunning down people. Hey, Doge, how you doing? How are you today? Oh, I can't resist pressing a button. Ooh. What's that you say? Supply crate? I'll take that. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going now? I now have the freedom of this place. Obviously that is the place I need to go long term. And that will take me through to the Guts loading bay and life support. But let's just take a look around first. Ooh, weapon upgrade kit. Why do I keep going to that menu to try and upgrade things? Doge got no game, just like PS4. Doge, when are you going to start streaming Football Manager? I mean, everyone knows at this point that you're going to start streaming Football Manager at some point. You're modding Skyrim. What are you trying to mod? Imagine having to watch. You make it sound like it would be some kind of compulsion, like people would be sat down with their eyes fixed open, Clockwork Orange style. Okay, there is a cargo bay I need to search. Let's deactivate some of these. There's a cargo bay I need to search. That is where it is, apparently. Heading to Guts. No guts, no glory. Yeah, I would watch it anyway. It could either be a disaster or fantastic, let's be honest. So, I would watch him. I still need to work out... Let's go and take another look. We've got a way out to work out where Grant Lockwood is. Oh, snap. Tons of stuff. And if I go back to find Grant Lockwood, that means I've got to go past the recycler unit, so I can trash some of this stuff anyway. Okay, maybe the button is on the other side? There we are. Hey, Draenaps, how you doing? How come you can... the doors open like both sides, but only one side gets a button to open it? Makes no sense to me. Does this look like a giant vault door? Am I suddenly playing Fallout? Can I climb the giant vault door? Not like that. Not like that either. Come on, I can do better than this. I can do better. Come on. I don't know what I'm going to gain by doing this. But something in my head is telling me to do it. Can I jump onto that? Yeah, okay, okay. So far, so good. No, no, no! God damn it. Make my way back again. There, okay, good. So far, so glitching through textures. That's always positive, yep. Okay, fine, sure. I like to see insubstantial objects. Not very heavily, just trying some texture mods. Okay. Are you just what? You're just installing stuff that people have made already, Doge? Or are you making your own somehow? I presume that you're not making your own, because that would be crazy hard work. Oh, go on, Bennett. There better be something up here. Okay, actually, yeah. I'll go for that. To infinity and beyond. Why do I quote Toy Story when I'm doing big... Oh, Gordon Bennett. Okay, okay. I'm too much of an idiot. Let's stop messing around. I'll admit, after Cursed Stream yesterday, I fancied reinstalling... Yeah, so I think I said it in the stream anyway, but honestly...
Well, we showed him.
I think I've played enough of Skyrim. I probably have like 200 hours in it or something like that. But what Skyrim made me really want to play was a brand new Elder Scrolls. And I know that there is one coming out. But I feel like recently I've put a load of hours into regular games. I kind of want to try something new from an old series. Maybe it's just the itch I got from playing Last of Us 2. Only 200 hours. Yeah, it is a fair amount of time. Bearing in mind I'm a fairly slow-paced player, as you can tell by the fact that I've been playing this game for about 30 hours or something now. Maybe more. Actually, probably more like 40 hours, I guess. One of them. Okay, so the way back outside. Oh, Pharaoh, by the way, Pharaoh. I've been meaning to say. I don't know why I'm so kind of up about this, but one of my parents told a joke yesterday that I thought you would appreciate. I'd been saving up for you. Okay, see if I can remember this. Let's see if I can remember this. It goes, so I hired a handyman last week to help me out with some jobs around the house. I gave him this list of items that needed doing. Left him on his own for a few hours. Came back a bit later and he'd only done items 1, 3 and 5 from the list. Yeah, turns out he only does odd jobs. Oh, goodness sake. Don't call out the punchline. I'd psych myself up for that one. I thought I'd done a really good job there for a second, and then you go and call it before I even finish it. No, it's cool though. I heard it and immediately went, that's something I've got to lead with for Pharaoh. I'll have to start finding puns and jokes to say when you drop by. In fairness, you're probably going to have heard of just about everything that I... You're probably going to have heard about just about everything that I've gone for already. Also, yeah, 485 hours. It's fair enough. hang on. This is the person we used to date, isn't it?
Not sure how he got here. I thought you left because... Never mind. Airlocks and lifts are locked up. Like my lungs. Paraplexis. I'm even seeing the spots now. You were right. Even if I could get my booster shots from my office. But I think I can get...
No, it's cool, Farah, don't worry. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Reactors to bypass the lockdown. I know it sounds crazy, but I can walk you through it. I do it myself, but just get here, alright?
Okay, so I'm out here because I want to find not this guy. I want to find this guy, Grant Lockwood. Oh, of course. Hang on. I don't have him currently marked as the personnel tracker. That's why I'm not finding him. He was fired and scheduled to leave the station on the last shuttle to Earth, but he skipped getting on the shuttle. They made the situation worse by deactivating his tracking bracelet. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay. If I can get to deep storage and reactivate... Right, okay, I've got to do that first. Okay. Okay, so what's this other thing that I've just been given to do? I assume it's this. That's going through the power plant, which is through... Okay, okay. So let's get back in here. Back in a mo as I try some fixes. Surely... I mean, I remember back in the days when mods took, like, 3 hours to install, and you ended up, like, spending ages Googling solutions and, like, phoning your friends back in the days before, like, WhatsApp and so on, to ask them what on earth you were doing wrong and such. But I thought those days were gone. I thought that modding games was easy these days. Can't you just, like, Steam Greenlight it or something? Well, not Steam Greenlight, that's for new games, but, you know, like, Steam Community it or something. Okay, is there a security terminal around here somewhere? Yes, there is, right at the back on this floor. Move! Somewhere around here. Okay, so with this, I should be able to find Grant Lockwood. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to zoom in on this thing. If you want to just... Okay, yeah, fair enough. Let's jump up on the table and just do it this way. That'll do. I guess this'll work. Grant Lockwood, there we go. So does that count? Does that count as reactivating? When I tag... there was a... yeah, I thought I'd already done this. There was a thing where I had to turn on the bracelet. No, I've already done that, haven't I? Okay, so can I just head outside? Skyrim's very vulnerable, but with that flexibility comes an increased susceptibility to bad interactions.
I thought we were dead
That is
for
true.
sure.
That is true. Heck, to be honest, I even made my own mod in Skyrim once. A few months ago. For someone else who was streaming. It was pretty straightforward. Okay, can I find this bloke this time? Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a Bethesda game, so you got to expect high levels of jank. But yeah, okay, it's true. I'm giving Bethesda too much credit for making a modern, workable game, aren't I? Okay, can I find Grant Lockwood? The survey says no. Okay, that's a long way away. But he is actually marked up. Hopefully he's somewhere really easy to get to, and not somewhere that's guarded by a weaver. How much did Kirsty get to in the end? I have to admit, I wasn't there for the last couple of hours or so. Wow, this guy is a long old way out. I guess he's not that far out. But he's certainly drifted a bit. Oh, and he's radioactive. Of course he's radioactive. Kind of want to know what's in the suitcase, though. Even though it's probably what's causing all the radiation. Now let's get out of here!
Radiation poisoning detected.
Okay then, better swallow some anti-rads. Do I have anti-rads? I remember they looked like a jam jar or something. I've got no idea what colour they would be. I'm going to guess green. Ah, there we are. Anti-rad. Eat. I do not have money in them, do I? I'm going to need more. Is this thing open now? What? Have they suddenly opened it all up again? That looks like another person? Oh, I've already found you though. Boring. Okay, it is still locked. Okie dokie. Where am I supposed to be going? It was around the other side of the station, wasn't it? Hang on, sorry, which question? What's this in relation to? A bit over $1,500. Oh, right, of course. Duh, what Kirsty raised. I'm so stupid. I am the most stupid. That is impressive, though. That is incredibly impressive. Is that once you're taking into account all the subs and stuff as well? Yes, medkits. That looks like it could have something interesting. I know, I'm terrible. I'm honestly, I don't know. Oh, hang on, what's this?
Coming from me, but I admire what you did. You didn't have to help Chief Elazar and her people in the cargo bay, especially considering, well, considering you intend to destroy the station. You gave them some hope, even if it's brief.
Let's be honest, we all know I'm a bit of a tool. We all know I'm basically a bit of a derp. Hang on, back up. This is not the place I came in. There was definitely not a one of them there before. This talk is reversing. Where on earth am I supposed to be going right now? Alex's escape pod. What? Okay, how about I look for the main mission objective? Ah, cargo bay. I can see cargo bay. Yeah, but Pharaoh, yeah, I think we all know I'm a bit of an idiot. I ask questions and then forget what I've asked. But yeah, I'm a stupid. I will freely admit it. I am a stupid. But no, it's cool to find out. Oh, good. It was worth it. It was worth it for these Inagi rolls. Let's be honest, I can get a free heal. No, come back, plastic tubing. I can get a free heal when I go back through there anyway. Yoink. I was aware it was some kind of sushi-related something, but what exactly is Inagi? Compared to, like... The heck did I just do? Oh, I went into thingy again. Hey, Google Cat again. How you doing? You still streaming? Barbecued eel. I have to admit, I did not think that barbecue was part of Japanese food culture. How was it though? And how far through Last of Us are you? Okay. So, that is an item over there. I'll have that. So let's melt some stuff down again. Including the spare pistol that I blatantly don't need. Let's see, can I make some more... I can make some more nothing. Because this thing is frickin' broken. Yep, this thing is just properly broken. Okie dokie then. Yeah, sure, you can do something for me. Thank you. Fair enough. I like your polite way of words with that section. Whoa! The bit where Abby and Owen did the dirty. Okay, let's get myself some heals, because who doesn't want free heals?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you too, friend. Yeah. In fairness, that scene is pretty frickin' lewd. It is pretty fricking lewd. Let's go and mark up Josh Dalton again, I guess. If I can find the bloke. He's not in there. He's not in there. There he is. And now I think... Get out of my way, Kevin Haig. And now I think it is time to explore. I'm tempted to bring a whole load of turrets with me. But... maybe not. What's in here? Remind me. You said you had played it before, didn't you? Google? I guess I could open this. I don't know why there's a need to now, but I guess I can. That one's already... yeah, that's done. Okay, so... already searched that guy. What are we going to find in here? Perhaps... oh, I have already loaded it. It's fine. It's fine. I was going to craft some stuff, wasn't I? I couldn't craft some stuff because the fabricator wasn't working. That is definitely a bloke. Whoa! Where the heck are you going? Oh, yeah, I remember. This is the bloke who can, like, split himself in two. Thankfully, I've got him marked up, which should make this job a whole lot easier. That is a fast reload now. Oh yeah, I've got weapon upgrade kits as well. Can I upgrade the shotgun any more? I would love to upgrade the shotgun some more. No, it's actually fully upgraded. How about the golden gun? I can upgrade the magazine capacity, the range, or the accuracy. Accuracy never hurts, I guess. Righty dokie. Man, I use a ton of that stuff. What do we have in here? There better be something making hacking this worthwhile. Wow, this is like the simplest one yet. That was easy. What? Was that a whole load of physical objects spasming against each other? Q, I can't thank you enough for the risk you're taking on my behalf. On behalf of the volunteers who no longer have a voice in this. The thought of you cooped up in that cargo container, hurtling toward the Earth. It kills me, even though Will says it's safe and you have plenty of food. I know that the evidence on this thumb drive cannot make amends for everything that's happened, but exposing the truth can prevent it from happening again. Thank you, my friend. I think you might be right there. Oh, hello. Excerpt from a README. Wow, they still have README files in this alternate universe in 20 years in the future. Hey, Lick, thank you for the look. I appreciate it. Found on Annalise Gallegos' thumb drive. The drive in your possession contains incriminating evidence related to illegal experiments performed aboard Talos 1 in the psychotronics lab. This includes, but is not limited to, classified internal memorandums, key research data spanning several decades, names and roles of all personnel involved, volunteer IDs matched with their real names. This information will corroborate the existence of an extraterrestrial species called Typhon, as well as the fact that all neuromods are made at the expense of human victims. I harbour no illusions that this will be easy to believe, but I can testify to its veracity, assuming I am still alive, because I was a participant in many of the experiments referenced. Cheers, Doge, I appreciate that, thank you. I am... Oh, get out of the way. I'm going to have to spend some neuromods. Also, the dubstep is disappointingly calming down as I remove objects from here. Oh, hang on, this is Quentin Purvis. Oh, and I had a mission to find him. So presumably, that's one fewer side quest. I'm actually running out, well, not quite running out of side quests. I've got another thing to find Kirk Remmer. You hope you missed someone, Doge. You hope you missed someone. Still don't have a clue where those are going to be. I'll have to look around for them. It's all good, it's all good. Do you want to drop Google the cat a shout out, Doge? She deserves one. She definitely deserves one. Yeah, go nuts. Let's do everyone else as well. And give, even though Kirsty isn't here, let's give Kirsty a shout out for raising $1,500 yesterday. That is an incredible effort. Thank you, Doge. Thank you. Okay, so that is something I'm going to have to look into another time. Hey, Drim! You've been summoned by the shout-out. Thank you very much for the resub, I appreciate that. How are you doing? How's everything going with you? I still don't have a clue what to do about that, because the body is not appearing. Okay, so hopefully I'm going to find this bloke. He may be in trouble. Still don't know where Josh Dalton is, but I've got him marked up as well. He should be in Guts, apparently. You got a sore throat. Have you... What is it? Just because you've been talking a lot? Is it because you're feeling a bit ill? Let's put this on just in case there's any mimics hiding around here. Where would that go to? Apparently it loops around this way. Hang on, this is a transition to life support. Okay, yes, okay, I'm okay with that. Ooh, hello. Lots of spare parts. For repairing lots of crates. Okay, so what is the point of this?
Microgravity detected.
Oh, this is a box inside. I see. Also, Josh Dalton is really close by. I don't think he's close enough for me to reach him right now, but he's really close by. Can I get through here? Or is this glass? This is glass. You're gonna look as you continue modding and have lunch. Have lunch? Doge, lunch. Oh yeah, and I was gonna ask about the census. I actually do need to fill mine in. I'm in a bit of a... I'm in a weird situation because thanks to a certain global pandemic situation, I'm kind of technically... I'm living with my parents at the moment, even though I technically don't, like, permanently live there. So I had to register as, like, a visitor. It's a bit of an odd situation, really. I don't really get what the point of this room is. I can't see what it's accomplishing me. Ooh, hang on. I can see that, though. Ooh, is it? Hang on. Deadline is today. Okay, I will have to do mine after this. I didn't realize... I knew it had to be done as of today, but I didn't realize it had to be done today. Thank you for pointing that out, Doge. I will get it done, trust me. I'll probably finish at, like, 6:30. Like I usually do. And try and wrap it up before eating. Kind of a soft deadline. The census website gives a lot of advice. Yeah, well, I mean, we spent a long time talking about it. I'm not sure we actually necessarily saw any advice, but we did spend a long time talking about it. Okay, so what's this? This is a pathway to Guts. Where am I right now? On the map. Ah, okay. But I can't go into Guts right now because there's a lockdown. Okie dokie, well that clarifies what I should be doing next then, and the answer is not finding Josh Dalton in Guts. The census website gives a lot of good advice about filling it in re-COVID. Of course, yeah, I've just said that, yeah. Who here, I have to ask, who here has declared their religion as being Cult of Lampert? Are we going to see the cult of Lampert as appearing as a new religion in the next census? I meant to ask Kirsty if she was going to do that. I'm sure Doge did. He seems like the type to mess around on a census.
Normal gravity detected.
Okay. So if I can't do that, there are some things I could apparently do down a floor. Officially, it's on the 21st of March. I knew it had to be done, filled in as as information stood today. But I thought you could just fill it in later on, you know. Oh, that's back into the cargo bay loading area that we've been in before. Best religion is Dogeration. Doge for mod. That's altogether too close to the idea of Doge being considered, something in moderation. And a completely different interpretation of the word moderation, but if there's one thing that Doge is definitely not, it's good at moderation, I think. The other kind of moderation, not channel moderation. Like the kind where you hold yourself to limits. Doge is a divine icon. Drim, I didn't realise that you were taken with the cult of Doge. Does the cult of Lampert have a rival in the cult of Doge? Ah, I can open this up now. Which lets me come back here. That's nice. Have I must have been in this place. Thank you. Thank you, game, for making this tarp roll underneath me. I was wondering if Doge was going to walk in and see what Drim had been writing. Doge, apparently you are a new cult icon. Rivaling even Lampert. How do you feel about this? There is a hole up there. What can I do if I get up there? Not much if I fail like this. Walk round to somewhere I can stick my head up, like this. Could you look at the tarp again? I will in a second, Drim. I will in a second. Ah, interesting. I did not see that before. There you are. There you are, Drim. There is the Tark. Can you do the Samba? That depends entirely on how this thing clips as I stand on it. If I trap myself in between... I don't think it wants me to. I'm quite impressed that you can kind of roll on top of it, though. It is a nice Tark, isn't it? It is a very nice Tark. In spite of all the pounds that I've been packing on, yup. Okay, so... I think it's time to head to life support. Let's just take a look on the map. Life support is going to lead us to power plant. Pharaoh, I just saw you wrote about how Doge will fill in the sensors. I kind of want that to be true now. I kind of want that to be true. Oh, hello. You know what? It's kind of almost not worth gluing these guys, or gluing these guys even. I might as well just like sneak up and just shotgun the guy in the face. Yeah, that works. Oh, hi. There's more on you. More of you. You dead this time? Please say that you're dead this time. You look pretty dead this time. Have I been here before? Pick up Tark, take him to your home to sleep on him, or perhaps take him to... Yup, we're back with Drim again. Ooh, hello. There's quite a lot of floor here. One way back to the Talos lobby, that'll be the lift. There's a level up here. These got a B1, a B2 and a B3. Now if I go to my data and look at some of these characters' treasure maps. This is on an L2. This is an L1. One of them I will swear was B something. Treasure map. B2. Okay, so let's look for something like this in here. They remind me of the Phantoms from Final Fantasy. I actually never saw that film. Was it worth it? Was it good? Why is a deck on a space station called a basement? Just number the decks. Hang on. Is this a joke I've failed to get? Why is a deck on a... Oh, I see! No, it's not a joke I failed to get. It's just questioning the logic of the game. I don't know. It is a bit weird, isn't it? Now you think about it. I hadn't thought about that before. But that is a bit odd. Hang on, Neuromods. That's what I want. Whoa! I've got 10 Neuromods! Where did this come from? I don't care about Repair 3. Hitting things is actually less important to me these days. I could get Toughness and get an even bigger... Yeah, let's go for it. 300 health. What's going to be my next plan? I could boost the stamina. Stealth is not that big of a deal to me. Bigger combat focus? Maybe I could go for combat focus next. If you remove the bat from the basement, you can... It's true. It's true, Drim. Also, please head directly to Horny Jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Let's do it. This is where I'm gonna find out I don't have enough parts. Why am I still being hurt? Nice. Let's even eat some food to make up. The movie wasn't bad. The two elements of the story didn't really fit. One side is a sci-fi military story. The other side is a Gala, Spirits Love the Planets. Oh, Gaia, Spirits Love the Planet story. But both were executed competently. Nice. Is it based on a specific Final Fantasy game? Is it just inspired by... Because I know all the games don't really have a consistent chronology. They're just kind of all different, you know. I'm actually gonna... Tell you what, I will go down it after a quick save. But then I'm going to go straight back up again. Once I've marked where it is on the map, just so I have it done. Okay, this... Oh, hello. I mean, he's not attacking me. So maybe I'll leave him alone for the time being. How many of these can I make? A few, actually. Oh, good. After saying I never hit anything anymore, I'm hitting things again. Yeah, and another one. Hey, JDM, how you doing? I followed your suggestion, JDM. I did check out that video on Soviet Womble. I quite enjoyed it, actually. The game isn't my usual style, but I enjoyed the video a lot. I may have to check out more of them. Yeah, he is a good laugh. Okay, so where did that take me? That took me down to B2. Interesting. Interesting. Hang on, can you hear me now? It looks like it's back. I'm having real problems at the moment with this headset. It used to be that I could mute it on the control stick thing, on the... what's the word I'm looking for? Someone fill in the hole in my sentence for me. The cable. It used to be that I could... excuse me. It used to be that I could just use that to mute myself if I needed to, you know, produce a gentlemanly burp or something. Drinking the amount of Coke I do, after all. But, for some bizarre reason, it ain't having it anymore. When I mute myself on it, it refuses to unmute again afterwards. Hi! At least there's not much room in there for that guy to move around. Actually, maybe I should... Oh, it's just a cystoid nest. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I can use the glue cannon as well to set these things off. Get out of here. Get out of it. That did not make my life any easier. Sorry, hang on, what were you... The bit where the double barrel flings back in the... I actually, yeah, I don't know what it was. I think I just enjoyed his humor style in general. Like, everything about it. Like I said, the style of game is not my usual. I've not historically been into like VR games and the like. But yeah, it was just a really good thing in general, and I'll have to check out some of the other stuff. Okay, how on earth am I going to work with this? You know what? I seem to have the ability to phase through things at the moment by holding down the
Requesting unlock.
by holding down the carry button. So you know what? I'll just phase through like I have with everything else.
Pyramid 49.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue.
You're in coke, like when that bat is still at your place, or when the bat...
Only take a moment. All done. You
Am I
can
missing
fill out
something here?
questionnaire at the front desk.
Obstruction detected.
The answer to... I'm sure, Drim, that the answer to your question is yes, though. Whatever it is, yes. Okay, what is this? Epilogue of Brandy's story. Case studies of Neuromod donors and recipients. I went to visit the Graces. Brandy has passed from her paraplexis. Oh, right, yeah, this is the one who was the woman who had this disease and wanted to donate her memories. Brandy has passed from her paraplexis, and the connectome of her ability to skate still remains unused in TranStar databanks. Her parents declined to be interviewed, citing the interviews with Brandy had done more harm than good. Rather than raising awareness of the condition, it had shown the division. Brandy had been one of the first to discover her new handicap. But if neuromods are the future, what happens to those unable to use them or afford them? My very exploitable response as well. You can pretty much trick me into saying whatever you like, I'm sure. Okay. Just as well that allows me to literally just like phase shift through items. If only that is too big for me to open. You know what? I'm getting the feeling that having this working might not be a bad idea.
Alien material detected.
Especially when I open this place up. I mean, I don't think you need to trick me into that. We've seen plenty well before that I'll just do it for you anyway. Stash in the hall by the escape pods. No time to rig a drop. Good luck, EV. Okie dokie. Is that related to the one who's done the 6 stashes? Is that to do with that? What's this? And the worst at all. Excerpt from the back cover synopsis of an alternate history. The excerpt from the back cover synopsis of an alternate history novel by Lance Jenkins. Ah, yeah, I've read that before. Let's not push it too far, but maybe. Let's face it, it's not like I'm unavailable right now. I guess that this is just supposed to suggest that he was in the middle of attacking something? Or is it a she? Alton Webster. He, I'm gonna guess. Hello? Security office, you say? I'll take that, I say. Is this going to link to the place I'd already opened? Yes, but actually it links to quite a lot of places. Okay, got myself a nice little warren I can maneuver around. I'm okay with that, I'm okay with that. Well, sucks to be you.
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I'd like to arrange a time to oversee installation of a special particle injector in the water treatment facility.
Hang on. You want me to do what now?
I've already confirmed the inlet and outlet fittings are to spec.
And just what precisely is this thing supposed to inject into our water supply?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Uh-huh. Well, then, we have a problem, Tobias.
Dr. Kelstrup has already seen and approved.
I'm going to need to see a signature from Alex or Morgan or something like that. But, so, until I see ink on a dotted line, you'll just have to keep showing your special injector to Dr. Kelstrup.
Well, let's take it anyway, even though I'm sure we object to using it. It's funny, since I heard that news about that guy, who apparently almost earned, like, what was it, like, 550 grand or something like that on an accumulator on the horses. I've heard a load of people talking about having been betting on the horses now. JDM, are you another one of these people who's like have suddenly been inspired to try and make their fortune? Weapon upgrade kit. Nice. Have I read this one before? Day 3. We'd driven far enough that our fuel ran out. More jets flew over, headed toward the city. One circled back and made several passes over us, but did not shoot. That night in the desert, we sat by the empty truck and listened to the booming of artillery. Flashes of bombs and lightning covered the horizon. In the morning, our city was lost in what appeared to be shimmering heat waves. High overhead, there were brilliant flashes of light. Some said it was an atomic bomb. Others said it was God's wrath. Today, I know it was just an accident. Scientists that thought they knew everything, but they did not. There were so many people lost that day. So many that I can barely comprehend it. But it was Elisa that hurt my heart. I know she was just a dog, and I'm ashamed of my feelings. But she did not make this world we live in. She was mine to protect, and I failed. You lost 20 quid. I put 75p on a 10-fold accumulator on football for 450 quid returns. And all of the... Nice! Kirsty, thank you very much. Look around. Look up. Look down. Look all around. Thank you very much for the resub. How are you doing? Area map? I won't say no. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got oxygen flow control and air filtration control upstairs. Atmosphere control below it. A whole load of stuff around here. That goes back to Talos 1 lobby. Beneath... Ah, yeah, that is definitely where this map is going. And then that path goes to power plant. That apparently is escape pod bay. I think we've been to the escape pod bay, haven't we, before? And B3 is this tiny little place off the back of waste processing. You failed to get to the shops before they closed. This sounds like one of those kind of like, oh, what a shame. What an absolute crying shame that I haven't got out to the shops. Now I'm just gonna have to order a pizza. Oh, woe is me. You're genuinely trying to be good. Oh, sorry, no. I'll be serious. I believe you, Kirsty. I believe you. Do you have... I suppose you don't have the ingredients to, like, make your own pizza? Yeah, in fairness, I can understand you were a bit busy yesterday. Just a bit busy. You don't have any food in at all? Well, I guess you're going to have to be bad for once then. Man, why can't I be bad more often? That said, it is my birthday coming up, and I intend to be very, very bad on my birthday. I intend to be incredibly bad on my birthday. You have cereal and Huel. Of course you have Huel. I am not sponsored by Huel, so I will not be repeating this word many more times. Arsenal playing West Ham. Who I have? Hey, JDM. Tiny Shark Plays is our resident Arsenal fan. Just so watch out. West Ham scored 2 own goals and are still winning 3-2. Ouch. What are all of your games like 3 PM kickoff, JDM? Are you possibly going to win 450 quid in the next like 2 minutes? Well, 20 minutes even. Also, who are the other teams that you've put money on? Weber, I know you think I screwed you over, but I'm just doing my job. What am I supposed to do? You tell me you're having nightmares and feeling compelled to hide out. Well, that's fine. But when you say you want to find a bunker, stock it with supplies, and get your hands on a shotgun, not cool. We're just getting along just so well, but I guess we'll have to be just blah 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 blah. We were getting along so well, but I guess we'll have to all be business from now on. Okay. Officer Weber, I'm aware that you've made repeated attempts to requisition a shotgun, a weapon that is clearly outside your duty description. That you didn't come to me with this first is unfortunate. You've been a dedicated officer, so I'm not jumping to any conclusions. But as a precaution, your access to the safe and the life support security station has been revoked until we sort this out. I've been there, Alton. This job can be stressful. I won't turn my back on you, but I have to follow procedures. I'll contact you shortly to set up a meeting. Life support engineer Jean Foray's last known duty was to repair life support related machinery and power plant. In addition, she has the one remaining keycard to air filtration control. Please find her ASAP. Well, okay then. Jean Foray, you say? Four of them are Villarreal, Valencia, Tottenham, Barca, Manu, Lille, PSG. Oh, so you need... How much money would you win if just 4 of them... Come on. Oh, right. Sorry. 4 of them kicked off at... Thingy PM, you mean? 3 PM. Is there something behind? Is there a reason why this has been pulled out like this? No. No is the answer. Of course no is the answer.
Please pay attention.
Or is that Arsenal have equalised? Is it another own goal? Kirsty, it's a good day for you. Arsenal might get a point. Well, there's a lot of dead people here. Let's find out what happened.
Talk to me. We've had enemy contact, but the enemy there should have held position in the cargo bay. I couldn't, Chief. I couldn't let those people... Can you get to the escape pods? Negative. The escape pods are malfunctioning. It's like they're locked in place. Only 4 of us made it to life support. 5. I'm picking up Remmer behind you. Negative. Remmer isn't Remmer, Chief.
Well, we're gonna have to kill him then.
Chief, the main lift. It isn't working. We're locked out. Oh my god. Remmer's here. Stay away. Stay away. Teague. Erica. Respond.
Well. They dead. 5636. I know what that is. What?
Please pay attention.
What? Where did this box come from? I was just trying to open the safe. Man, he was trying to get a shotgun, but that thing only had shotgun shells. I picked up other shotgun shells just in that one room. Clearly they were not doing that good of a job keeping it from him. Exactly. Screw you, Remmer. Main lift offline. Ah, so we still haven't finished sorting this place out yet then.
Scanning target, no type of material
Good.
detected.
Don't turn on me after I saved you. Okay, so this place looks clear, but that looks very enticing. It's almost like it's asking me to climb on it. Except there's not really many places to go from here. Guess I could climb on here. This game really does enjoy... Kirsty, have you ever considered playing this game? Like, not necessarily on stream. Just like in your own time. This feels like the perfect faff era kind of game. It's just full of, like, extra places you can get to. I've got no idea where this is taking me. Oh, okay, just back here. It feels like one of those kind of games where you could pretty much just go anywhere you wanted. Like, I think I can come back here. That was dangerous. And if I'm very careful with my run up, no, it didn't work. Oof. I recovered though. But yeah, it just feels like one of those kind of games where there's a million extra paths around. Thank you for the host, Kirsty. I appreciate that. Are my alerts still appearing on screen, by the way? Like when people sub and host and stuff. Oh, snap. Sub and host and stuff. I did set up alerts that should be appearing, but I don't know if it's working. Thank you, Doge. I appreciate that. You didn't have to drop 100 pits. That is very generous of you. Unlike you, Kirsty. Well, that sounded very derisive. It wasn't meant to be derisive at all. But unlike your setup, you can drop 1 bit here and it will still show up. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is very generous of you. Actually, tell you what. For the bits, you wouldn't see it for the bits anyway, because the setup I went for, very stupidly, had no alert for bit cheering anyway. So, where is this? Is this back the way I came? Yes, it is. So yeah, so you wouldn't see anything for cheering, but hosting should work. So should subbing, following, that kind of stuff. Doge, thank you very much. I swear I was not trying to. Oh, that thing's levitating now. Okay, sure, why not? I swear I was not trying to like trick people into dropping a sub or anything like that. I honestly wasn't. But thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Doge. Congratulations, you win yourself the limited edition Tark emotes. I'm glad to see it's working. Even though it's not... I've not done it a very good job of like setting it all up and so on. Hang on, have I actually... Let me go and explore... No, okay, no, I've gone up a level here. I need to get my head around all this. I found one of those machines that grinds stuff up. Recycler. I'm sure I found a recycler around here. Oh, it was a fabricator and it was down there. I remember now. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to proceed through here next. Although this is already looking pretty closed off. Yeah, Drim, you were saying before about having a bad throat. I really hope that it's not too bad and it kind of you recover from it quite soon. It's not cool to be coming down with something, especially in the current environment. It's kind of interesting, isn't it, as well? I noticed this with me getting, like... I noticed this with me coming down with colds over winter and so on. We've all been working really hard. Whoops. We've all been working really hard to like stop ourselves from getting infected from anyone else. So the fact that people are still ending up like catching stuff off people either means that we're not nearly as good at protecting ourselves from illness as we thought we were, or it means that there's a lot of people just catching like pseudo things. I suspect that I had pseudo cold. Oh, hello, there's a thermal phantom. I suspect that I had a pseudo cold rather than an actual cold. But I suspect that I could just make myself feel ill in, like, no encouragement at all. I'm just the kind of person who feels like they have to feel ill every, not like badly ill, just kind of like, hello. I kind of, I feel like I'm obliged to have a cold all of winter every year. It's like my base level. I've not, let's be honest here, let's be clear, I've not been badly ill at all. It's, if it sounds a bit like I'm saying that I'm just like a walking disease bomb, that's really not the case. Usually I'm pretty good at resisting illness. But I'm the kind of person where, essentially, if I'm going to get ill, I don't get ill, like badly ill, very often, is what I'm trying to say. I tend to get colds absolutely all the time, but they're about the only thing I get. When I do get ill, on the very rare occasion I come down with something, then it tends to be really bad and just absolutely take it out on me, but that only happens like once every, like, decade or something like that. Okie dokie. Let's use the gun to finish him off since he's just knocked me away. Oh snap, he is hurting me. And let's chomp on a Psy-Hypo as well. And reload my shotgun, I think. And reload the glue gun. Yeah, it seems like you've basically inspired the next wave. You're going to get Bethesda tweeting you soon, Kirsty. Thanking you for, inspiring another, like, round of 100,000 sales or something. Yeah, it's true. But Law, have you bought every edition of Skyrim? Because I'm pretty sure that Bethesda would like you to buy the super duper hyper remaster collector's ultra edition that I'm pretty sure they've just released on all major platforms. Q-beam, that's another weapon I haven't used in a long time. How many different versions of Skyrim around are there now? Is it 4, or is there more than that now? Wasn't there a very special... I can believe it, Jim. I can believe it.
Requesting new operator.
Dispense me! I think I missed the very special edition. What was very special about the very special edition? Oi, come back here! I want you to heal me! Thank you. When I say the longevity of games that allow modding... Yeah... It's... I guess the problem is you got to examine it from the balance sheet point of view, though. While it's, you know, while I'm sure that Skyrim is a nice little kind of constant earner, I suspect it's still not as good as the massive rush of sales that you get on a launch day. So I can kind of... I'm not saying... I'm just, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I agree with their decisions. But I can kind of understand why they tend to, like, want to constantly be reinventing the wheel to get more sales. Especially when it's been proven that people will leap to buy stuff if they think it's shiny and new. Skyrim Very Special Edition is a voice-based adventure. Players can choose between paths to travel and have access to 4 combat actions. Attack with a weapon, use magic, use shouts or flee. Is this like a phone game or something? The game itself is based on completing various quests for characters, such as scholarly orcs or Redguard bakers. That sounds dull as bricks, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know about you guys, it sounds dull as bricks to me. Oh, Alexa, of course. In fact, no, actually, no, I'll give it credit. Because gaming on Alexa is not exactly something which happens much. And while I'm skeptical of the idea of it happening on a frequent basis, and you know, of it being the next revolution in gaming, I will give them credit that they are trying something new. I'm the kind of person who has quite traditional views about things, but at the same time does also believe that society will always evolve, and so it makes perfect sense to you know, to try things like this, even if it doesn't succeed. But yeah, no, sure. I'm not Bethesda's biggest fan, but what I'm trying to say basically is I'm trying to be, you know, fair to them at the same time. I think I'm trying to both fan 3 jam. I'm trying to criticize them and oh yeah, it is kind of jammed, isn't it? I'm trying to criticize them and give them credit in fair measure. It's a bit like what my uncle is doing at the moment. Like, my uncle works for Google, and he was running a project basically to see if they could harness the Google Maps engine to turn it into a base for gaming. And it sounds like perhaps it wasn't quite as successful as they were hoping for, but it was still an interesting concept. Sounds like one of the last things he did before moving on to something else was talking to Rockstar's creative director about stuff. I guess it depends on the model as well, because let's be honest, right now the kind of existing model is that people want games with a ton of microtransaction interactions. That's where the money is right now. But Skyrim doesn't really have that, and even having a stable modding base wouldn't provide that. Okay. So there's being relevant, and there's like accomplishing something by being relevant, you know, making more money off it. I don't know. I find the whole thing a little bit distasteful, if I'm honest. But I'm trying to give it its due. Okay, let's try going and investigating what's going on with Fan 3. Get wrecked! Okay. I guess the reason I shut them down was to allow me to run back across here. Yeah, I'm sure they do, but how many do they bring in? That's the question. I would be very interested to see like the sales figures for games like that. Hooray! What exactly does all the fans being okay achieve for me? It's true, it's true, it's true. Okay, so I can't seem to get into air filtration control right now. Have I succeeded in getting to... I don't think I've got in there either, have I? And I'm not going to succeed if I fail jumps like that. Did I just see something on there? Yoink. Oh, I can't get in here either because that's got that door. Okay. So I've tried those two. What else have I got to do right now? I feel like the area behind me claims it's not explored, but I feel like I have been here anyway. Maybe I haven't. The heck is that scratch in the wall? Okay, but this gets me very much nowhere. Okay, okay. It's just occurred to me that I wrote one of my bot commands in the third person and one of them in the first person. I should really work that out sometime. Okay, so I think I've pretty much wrapped up everything here I can do. So I guess I now need to head back here. There are 9 editions. 9! With most just being versions on... Oh, okay, most just being versions on different platforms. Yeah, that I can understand. There are 3 main versions. Legendary Edition, Old Rim, aka 32-bit version, Special Edition 64-bit, Integrated Steam Workshop, Enhanced Graphics, and Skyrim VR. Okay, okay. That's not a completely overblown amount. If it's mostly just different platforms that they do it for. Kind of like these. There's a really cool effect, I think, from going through these transporters. Whoever came up with that design had a pretty neat idea on his head, on his brain. How many Neuromods have I got right now? 7! Man, I am getting Neuromods fast at this stage of the game. Maybe I should get Hacking 3. Yeah, sure, why not? Hacking 3 would, after all, allow me to get in here. Let's try. Okay, let's try a level 3 hack. Let's see how badly I can fail this one. Triangle. Okay, so far so easy. Square. Circle. Easy. Really easy. Let's play Find the Mimic. There haven't been many mimics in this game. In this like latter half of the game. Oh snap! I'm full. How did that happen? More Neuromods! They are really throwing them at me at this point. Excerpt from TranStar New Hires materials. Your TranStar uniform is designed for your comfort. Oh, goodness sake, come on, you can talk better than this, Tug. For your safety, comfort, and to facilitate your work. The uniform must be worn at all times while on board the station. While every effort has been made to make Talos a comfortable and safe place to work, there's always the chance of an accident or hazard. Departmental assignments can be determined by uniform style and colour. Brown and black, corporate and administrative. Green and white, science and technology. Orange, engineering and maintenance. Blue and black, security. Red, the guys who always die in Star Trek. Yoink. Okay. Why do I keep going to that menu to try to like upgrade things? I don't understand what's wrong with me. I don't understand what's right with me. Nice. Did I see a recycler plant? Yes, there's one in the water treatment facility where there is also going to be a oh, hello. Hi. Easy. Easy. What is it with enemies that like... What? Where was that coming from? What is it with enemies that like leave an area that you can't safely enter after dying? I've never liked that mechanic. Always thought it was such a stupid mechanic. Why am I hacking this? I don't want to hack this. This thing is already on my side. I don't need to hack this. Whoa, that was stupid. Oh yeah, trophies. Shame that didn't basically absolve me of the need to use more items. Hacking too much time. Is this the place I've been to already? Oh look, it's Kirk Remmer. Well, we needed to find this bloke. Maybe it would be time for a nice little quick save. Hi! Oh, that wasn't hard. I was expecting him to be a challenge. Where is Kirk? Well, his body is dead on the floor right now. Okay. If that needs repair, then there must be... Ooh, hello. Something that's worth stealing in there. Oh, there's a greater mimic as well. Is it in there? Or is it out here, actually? Oh, it's in there. That's fine. Let me just mark you up, so that you'll be known to me next time I step in here. There you are. The medkit would be nice, though. I do like medkits. Anything else for me to loot? How many different, like, bays are there for, I just saw one of those bars when people are going to notice you. Who was that? What was that for? You all prepared for later, Law? Have you done your prep and so on?
Have you seen Price?
What? He didn't show up for a shift again?
He's not answering his transcribe. I even asked Abigail to check his cabin before she came in.
HR is going to ship his ass home for sure this time. He was already on thin ice.
Thought he was doing good. With the naltrexone? Seeing Dr. Cole?
I'll call security and have them track him down. Hopefully, he's okay.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I was going to say, what's the adventure you got to write? Alpha testing is in for your... Have you talked openly about your new plans? Or should I stay hush-hush? But yeah, that's cool. I was going to ask who your group that you've got lined up is. Oh, there's one for the how to... Oh, of course. I forgot about that stuff. Well, hello there. You thought you could escape from me, did you, Sci-Hypo? No one escapes from Tark for long. Have I been in here before? Yeah, I've been in here before. Okay, where was I supposed to be going? What I want to do is to go down here. Whoa, there's fire. That does douse the fire. It's unsuccessfully doused the fire. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Trim. Just for you, hush hush. Your efforts sustain us all. The way that if you've got to reload a gun, the way that it forces that to happen above switching to a different weapon, it's such a stupid like feature. Really frustrates me. Okay, so what have we got in here? We've got a Voltaic Phantom. Maybe only a Voltaic Phantom. I haven't been dropping many quick saves today. How incredibly reckless of me. Third excerpt from Commercialization of the Space Program. The Reagan era signaled the end of government's strong support of the space race. I've read this many times before now. 100 views, nice. I will load that up and watch it again sometime. Not right now, but after my stream. The hush hush reminded me of that one time we got Kala, or was it Kaya, to say "ara" in a really weird voice. Fair enough. Fight. Let me hop up here. Quick! Go around it. I forgot about this. Thankfully, it did do a decent job of knocking him down to lower health. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Look, would you stop moving around? It's much easier to hit you when you're not moving around. Thank you. Drop a Psi-Hypo. Kaya with... oh, Kala with L. Do I know Kala? I'm trying to recognise to place the name. I'm not sure if I know Kala. Sorry, not L. Oh, sorry, I. On the screen I'm looking at, it's quite hard to distinguish the two. Apologies. What would that actually gain me? It doesn't seem to be zapping me. Oh, good. Of course it's turned off. The electric power box is back over by the entrance. Here, you could say. What's this? The supervisor authorizing this request certifies that all safety factors have been considered and are satisfactory. Department requesting psychotronics. Request prepared by Dr. Tobias Frost. Area of work. Life support water treatment facility. Work to be done. Installment of psychoactive particle injector, henceforth PPI. I would like to get your approval to connect the PPI to the station water supply. In essence, the PPI will alter the composition of drinking water by 1 part per million by mixing exotic particles at regular intervals. Imbibing the water should positively impact psychoactive potential. Approved by Dr. Hans Kelstrup. She seems to crew too a lot. Nice. Yeah, that's not something I tend to be very often, even on a weekend. That's fair enough, though. Oh, of course, and now that thing's going to be zapping everything. Right, I get you. Out of interest, Lore, how easy do you find it these days to, like, just, like, craft a new, like a story for a new adventure just out of nowhere? I presume that you've been doing it so long that it seems like your mind would just kind of constantly be making up new ideas for things? Or do you find that it takes you quite a long time to really work an idea through? Let's not step on that, shall we? Okay, everything is all sparkly glowy now. Let's try turning everything off. Oh, come on. Curse you, delays! I don't know, Drim. It's a very good question. It does seem like an incredibly useful feature. They should have come up with it by now. It does make me wonder, actually, like, to what extent, like, adhesives like this genuinely are, like, useful on this level. Actually, okay, before we go any further, first of all, there's this that I can pick up and trash now. Where did he come from? Where is he? Suddenly I'm on edge. Where's that where's that photovoltaic phantom gone? If you drop a massive block of glue into a lake and then you break it later, where does the water go? I don't even have a clue. I feel like possibly they haven't thought these kind of things through very much. If I turn off everything, why would it want me to have to turn... Oh, I get it. Because it's an unpowered door. Which I can open anyway. And insert ammo. Nice. Of course, this would be the reason, because I need to use these terminals. So what can I do? An objective clue has been added. What's my objective clue? Okay, let's take another look at my objectives, because I haven't looked at these for a while now. I'm not in the power plant yet, so I'm not ready for that, I don't think. Where am I? I'm in life support. Get Alex's arming key. I just need to fabricate one, basically. Find them, they're in the next area. Search for Price Broadway. Based on the fact that it's called Drunk Tank, I'm going to guess he's going to be in a tank. Gene Foray is in the next area. A message from Tobias Frost mentioned a psychoactive particle injector he wanted to connect to the station's water supply. Now I have device, so I just need to figure out where in the water treatment facility to plug it in. I mean, I'm tempted to just poison the water supply. I'm not quite sure what good it would do me, but it is certainly a thing I could do. Water quality lab. How else would I get in? I'll get it in from the other side. That's how I'd get in. Yoink. I presume that the reason for this is so that I can come up here. Oh, I see. There's also that. I can much more easily get back from here than from the next place. Yeah, I mean, I know this isn't the kind of game that suddenly drags you off in a direction you might not want to go. You know, some games you trigger a cutscene a bit too early for what you were hoping for, and it's like you can't get back. This isn't really that kind of game, thankfully. But no, I agree, it's generally better to do the optional stuff first. What's around here, though? Is there a reason I got taken here? I mean, I can easily get back up again. It's no great loss. Let's try it. Oh! Well, that didn't work. Although I am back at a fabricator. And I have meant to make that arming key. It does seem incredibly easy to make. And in fact, it looks like I can make a ton of them. I might even... in fact, I already have several of them. Isn't that clever of me? Oops. Let's make some more shotgun shells. Because I'm getting pretty low on them. I like to have quite a few. What have I got? I've got a fair amount of that stuff. Glue I'm fairly short on as well. Glue canister I cannot make though, because it requires some of that stuff. Everything else I'm pretty golden on. In fact, let's make some more shotgun shells. There, I feel better now. I always feel better when I'm backed up by a ton of shotgun shells. What is over here? No, that's cool, Drim. That's cool. That is the power plant. I'm not ready to go there yet. I appreciate you dropping by, Drim. Okay, so I have to force this every single time. But that's not that's not bad, because... It's not bad, because it doesn't exactly expend any resources to do so. Oh, come on. How? How is this not absorbing the flame? That's just nonsense. That's just 100% pure grade nonsense. Hi. Okay, so... There was... Once again, I have freaking research to get out of the way. I've done all the thermal phantom stuff now, at least. Okay, there was a map. Not that one. Not that one. This one. So I need to be standing about here. What does it say? What does the objective say for this? Oh, I see. I get you. Yes, so I just have to have them have the numbers right. Right. Okay. Alright, let's go back up and do this bit again. I will have to return here with the power on at some point, but not yet. Climb up here. Drop onto here. Honestly, I swear, though, it's second nature to me to climb on things because I've just always been like this. I've always liked kind of trying to go places I shouldn't go. But I'm not sure how obvious it's been to other players, like to the regular gamer type, that you're supposed to do that for some of these things. So I wonder how many people just failed to find their way to certain places. Bet it's quite a few. How many Neuromods do I have now? 6. They are just throwing them at me. Let's go for Combat Focus 3 next. Ah. Sure, why not? Who cares? Well, I've just poisoned the water supply. Am I supposed to do something else on this one now? Nope. I'm gonna guess that that's gonna come back to bite me at some point. But, I did it for the lulz. Is there any computer in here? No. Okay, that's fine, that's good. Okay, so let's now turn on the power. And risk a bit of electrotherapy. To go and see what's in those consoles. Huh. I thought it was this one, but maybe it's not. Oh, this should be easy. Do-do-do. Okay, I may have spoken too soon. Oh, that's not too bad. Hacking succeeded. Sure. Obviously I want to unlock the eel tanks. Why would I not want to unlock the eel tanks? Let me check the emails first to see if there's a reason I should not want to unlock the eel tanks. Price, I have always... Oh, of course, the drunk tank. I bet that's where the guy is. I've always had your back, but you're pushing things too far right now. You have to get a grip. People are noticing, Price. People higher up the chain than us. Quit avoiding Dr. Cole and just go talk to him. I believe you can get through this. Let me help. M. Hello, Price. According to the information I've received, you pose a danger to yourself and those around you. I cannot overstate the seriousness of attempting to perform your duties on this station while under the influence of alcohol. I've written a prescription for you. You must take the medication, refrain from alcohol, and remain in crew quarters until we can meet. You are temporarily suspended from duty, and Chief Aleutian has concurred. Okay, now I think I know why I'm unlocking this. Can I remember where the eel tanks are, of course. Abby, please make sure your crew takes extreme caution when handling the harvesting equipment. Recently, a bottle of old Sarda Bourbon, empty, was found in a batch of eels we sent up, and I can only assume someone in our division accidentally dropped it in the tank. No one wants to chew glass when they bite in an unagi roll, or anything else for that matter. Okay, eel tanks. These the eel tanks? Or are these something different? Where were the eel tanks? That's an eel tank. Okay, is there an objective for this? Let's do the old switch off a Maru to see what optional objectives stay on the map. I guess he could be down the bottom in waste processing. The other thing I can do is race back to the security station. No, I've got him marked. Oh, he's supposed to be in power plant. I could go back to the security station and get Price Broadway marked up. Perhaps that would be a sensible idea at this point. That would mean I would have to go back up here. Yes, and then directly up the stairs, and it'll be on the right. Okay, let's find ourselves a drunk guy. What's the name of this bloke supposed to be again? Price Broadway. There he is.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Okay, looks like I'm on the right level now. He is 60 meters away. Oh, he's in there. Okay, I think I have to go down now. Right. Okie dokie. Simple enough. Eel extraction. Let's harvest me some drunk eels. Yep, there he is. Hi. Should have known that a mimic would appear in here as well. Where's it gone? Can I look it up on the map? Curious. Chef Mitchell, you're a mimic. Your face is a mimic. My wrench is definitely a mimic. I'm definitely going to find that out at some point. How you doing, by the way, JDM? Chef Mitchell expect these things on time. It throws off his menu for the whole week. Half get packed whole, half get butchered for jelly. But are we packing the dead body? Or are we butchering it for jelly? From Abigail Foy to Price Broadway, subject eel tank procedure. Price, eels do a pretty good job of eating up all the waste, but there's build-up that even the eels can't clean off. So we have to scrape the tank every month. First, run the harvesting utility to clear out any more mature eels. The utility is on the tank workstation. When that's done, you can enter the tank. I'd also suggest shutting off the effluent flow valve unless you just like taking a shower in your co-worker's toilet water. And please, watch your step. Eels are mostly blind, but they have a nasty bite. But you don't want to get wounded in that water, trust me. You're on an allotment, interesting. Are you a bit of a gardener, or is it just because your dad's there and he's brought you along? All of the eel scraps. Nom 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 nom. But that's fair enough. How you doing, JDM? How's your week been? And how's your accumulator looking now? I never did see what the final score of the Arsenal match was. All fully grown eels have been harvested at this time. Remaining eels must develop further before harvesting. Okie dokie. Did you get anything from it at all? Did you like cash out or like £2 or something? Are you even allowed to cash out at that lower figure? But yeah, I've been alright. Last week has been pretty hectic, as they always are. But it's been good. Next week, I'm due to be doing a whole load of study. So it's going to be nice to just be able to tell people, sorry, but right now I can't help you. Go away. You are allowed, but you just left it only 75p. Fair enough. Well, that's 75p that technically you could keep for yourself, but which the betting company are having off you instead. How's the streaming going, man? I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Gene Foray. Was there anywhere I haven't really looked here yet? I never did open up the places upstairs. Other than that, I pretty much went everywhere. Okie dokie. That's cool. That's cool. Were they good streams though? Let's just drop a quick casual friendly save, as I don't have a freaking clue what's coming up. Nice. You got yourself... Of course you got yourself emotes now. I remember your raid emote for a start. How many emotes have you got at the moment? That's cool, that's cool. I can appreciate a bit of chilling. It's something I do a fair bit of myself. Okay.
I know you did not come down here much, but I can track you through your bracelet and guide you from here.
So we've got ourselves another ally again. I possibly should have ground down some junk, but I didn't, so... What are you going to do? Ooh, we've got quite a few basement levels here as well. Don't need that. Let me take another look at these treasure maps. ELB. What would ELB be? And then we've got... This is L2. And then this is L1. So probably neither of them are going to be... I guess this could be an L1. I have one active emote, raid, and one in standby, and by until the unlikely event of you getting 15 subs in 1 month happens. It can happen, man. I thought for a long time I wasn't going to get it. I've never, just for the record, I've never hit the high, you know, heady heights of having a lot of subs. But I managed to get beyond 15 points. It did take me a long time. I'm not going to deny it didn't take me a long time to do so. But you can also, you know, you can load more at the moment anyway. Oh, that's nice. They're just killing themselves trying to get through that wall, are they? That's fun. Why am I screaming in pain? It's like, yeah, so what the other thing I was going to say is, you don't have to hold them all in reserve. Of course, the other thing you can do is... Oh, hello. The other thing you can do is load them as T2 and T3 emotes. I mean, you may not have anyone who is T2 or T3, but you can use them yourself at the least. Hey, Drim. How's the, you know, I mean, that thing. The YouTube work. Let's just go through here, it's much simpler. This is a bad idea. I am gonna fail this. Yep, I'm gonna fail it. Da-da-da-da. You watched a YouTube video. What YouTube video did you watch, though? I thought you were... I figured you were talking about making content yourself. I didn't realise you were catching up on stuff. That's cool. Okay, we have 2 utilities. One is the area map. Thank you. One is engineering control. And of course there's a mimic. It'll be a secret. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have to presume that you are on the darker side of the internet then. As you do tend to be. But no, it's cool. It's cool.
Operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Are they both the same kind of operator? Where have they even gone? You watched Linus build Luke a PC upgrade. Fair enough.
Aperture clear. Operator deployment resuming.
Did you use it as, like, research? Well, that's a mimic. For something you intend on doing yourself, or was it just something you were watching out of interest? Ugh, get wrecked. No, fair enough, fair enough. I'm just teasing. I know you weren't.
You were looking for me?
Yeah, what's the story on Michaela's office?
I filed an incident report.
Oh, I'm sure it's a page turner, but I don't have time. I need to get a crew on the other side of that breach.
So what's the problem?
Problem is, it's blacker than my butthole at the bottom of a well in there.
The grounding resistor malfunctioned. Swap a new one and you should have your lights. Is that all?
Hey, you sound rattled. What's up?
I tried replacing the resistor yesterday.
And?
And it just melted into some kind of goo. Smelled like fried ass.
Lovely.
That's not in the report, is it?
I need to get some sleep. My shift's over anyway. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Lovely. Okay, I was going to take a look at this place. Because we got a lot of this place. We've got a big old... excuse me. Monitoring section to look into in the left, although I think that's kind of locked out. Hey, CRB, how you doing? What is up with you right now? We've got that section, which is open to the coldness of space right now, and there are 3 Neuromods floating around there. Just taunting me. Frickin' 3 Neuromods. Having some lunch. How's you? I'm pretty good, thank you. Oh, right. If I fix this... would it... maybe it's... I don't know. The way that they're floating suggests it definitely is space. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling out with a bit of game. I'm not doing particularly much right now, in honesty. It's, first F1 race of the season back next week, isn't it? Do you reckon all the stories about Mercedes being slower and more unreliable are true? So, Drim, after Prey, Law has asked me to play Doom 2016. Not Eternal, but the one before that. And then after that, I'm thinking of... this is a big old place. After that, I'm thinking of doing the new Tomb Raider series. I have played the original, the first of the new group before. Oh snap! This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea at all. Get out of here! Get out of here! This is all electrified. Get out of here! Okay, how do I turn the power off? Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard enough. I know that a lot of people have talked about preferring 2016 to Eternal. I don't know the full story on it. I don't know why it's supposed to be better. So please do tell me. You know, obviously don't try and spoil anything. I know Doom is not exactly the most secret intensive game. It's not as if you're going to spoil that much to me beyond, oh no, there's yet another portal to hell. But yeah, what is it that 2016 does better than Eternal? Yeah, they always talk themselves down. Mercedes always just sandbag at the start of the season. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, i.e. the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. This is what my dissertation was on. I struggled with my dissertation. After all, it is technically rocket science. So I have many... Whoa! The heck happened there? I've got genuinely no idea what happened there. Where am I back to? Had I downloaded this yet? Whoa, 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 Canyonero. Let's mark up that mimic and that mimic. so that if they try attacking me, I can track them in, you know. Yeah, I mean, death did happen, you are correct. But how did it happen? I mean, 1 minute I was just sitting there enjoying myself. Happily reading, happily reading a log. And then I was just clipping through the ceiling. I'm not quite sure why I died.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear.
Doom Eternal is catered more toward the hardcore shooter fans who like ever-increasing difficulty and very stressful combat situations. I did see another... Oh, I see.
You were looking for me?
Yeah, what's the story on Michaela's office?
I filed an incident report.
Doom Eternal also has a lot of stronger enemies designed in a way that only one method of combat works against them, and all other methods do not. Difficulty levels spike between levels, and sometimes even within the same level. Doom 2016 is a more chill shooter that can be hectic at higher difficulties, but also offers easier difficulties for those players who don't like the challenge. That sounds very much like my kind of game then, 2016.
Melted into some kind of goo. Smelled like fried ass.
Shit, man. That's not in the report, is it?
I need to get some sleep. My shift's
Okay,
over
can I get
anyway.
repair
Maybe you'll
3?
have better luck.
Only with one more Neuromod. One wafer thin mod, sir. Yeah, so I'm not typically a particularly strong FPS gamer. Like, even having been playing this game, you might have noticed that I've struggled with some situations, which I really shouldn't, you know, most people wouldn't struggle with. Let me save in here again, because I died at this point last time. So yeah, 2016 sounds like the right game for me, and not Eternal.
Hypothetical question for you. Come on, Manny. Just be upfront with me. I've seen you checking out my caboose in these TranStar uniforms. If you want to ask me out, just...
No, I do not. This is serious.
Oh, serious and hypothetical. Well, shit, I'm listening now.
Let's say you discovered something incredibly treacherous. Life-threatening. Something everyone ought to know about.
I don't know. Send an email? Call security?
But you needed to do it anonymously.
Oh, shit, Manny, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Not yet.
Okay, well, as long as we're talking hypothetical, I guess I'd EVA my ass out to that orbiting billboard and flash it as big as Vegas on the screen.
Not a bad idea. Thank you, Matthew. And for the record, your bottom looks frumpy.
Whatever.
Interesting, so I should perhaps go and check out one of the billboards floating around. Okay, so I was just reading these. Emmanuel, I'm not supposed to tell anyone about this, but I want you to know, since you're someone I really care about, the escape pods don't work. If there's ever an emergency on the station, don't try to use them. However, I'm working on rigging one of them to work. Don't tell anyone! Emmanuel. Wait, there's an Emmanuel and an Emanuela? It looks like I sent an email to you by accident. Oh, right, yeah, he's... Just ignore it, please. Also, what I wrote in the email was just a joke. I was pranking someone. Nice. I can sympathize with that guy. There's a guy at work with a very, very similar name to mine. Like, the first name is identical, and the surname is a couple of letters out. And actually, we haven't for a while, but for a long time, we were receiving each other's emails all the time. Thankfully, he was a chill dude. The other guy told me about it, and we just used to exchange them. He didn't get frustrated, and neither did I. But yeah, I can sympathise. Heck, Connolly, I think Duncan's really annoyed this time. Did you have to humiliate him like that? His operator was already as good as done. If it takes this to Brooks, we could all end up in the can. Can't you two just kiss and make up? You, with Krasikov? Come on, Manny. You know I only have eyes for you. Besides, there's no way Krasikov's blowing the whistle on Battle Ops. He helped start it too, remember? He'd go down with the rest of us. I think he's more of a petty revenge kind of guy anyway. Give him a week. I bet he gets over it. It's a matter of personal opinion. Most people would say it ranks pretty low on the bad word list, but basically I was just always brought up to not say it, and so it's a kind of a thing which I don't even really think about. I just automatically translate it into well, I kind of did think about it a bit there, I guess, but I just translate it into other stuff anyway, even though most people would consider it a pretty mild thing. Okay, so unless I can find, I've got two choices basically. Either I risk taking the damage and just peg it across, which I might do anyway, or I have to find somewhere to shut the power down. When I worked at a larger global company, there was a guy with the same name as me, and I used to get his wife's medical claims. Whoops. Okay, what am I dealing with here? Is it just cystoids? I can deal with cystoids. It's clearly not just cystoids, because that is an attack by thing of some sort. Oh, it's the poltergeist. I see.
Access code to park storage changed last shift. We had a short, so security came up and reset.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Hey, maybe it's not my place, but...
What? Spit it out.
Well, it's just that there was a minor leak, and I told Connolly we should wait for new parts, but,
Duncan, I don't give a shit about your pissing contest with Connolly. Take it to Brooks. Code's embedded in this message.
Hang on, can I throw a null wave transmitter in? Nice, that actually worked.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
That actually worked. I will have to remember that for next time. I also had the same issue in my early years in the company where a person with a similar full name was working there, and I sometimes got upper manager. Ooh, nice. That is nice. I also had a situation once, a while back now, where there was a guy who, well, a guy with my exact same name. He lived in Seattle, and he was about like 18, 19 at the time. I think he was just like a school leaver, and he was applying to jobs, and he had an email address. Basically, okay, so I started receiving all these emails for job alerts for like medical clerk work in Seattle, and I got really confused. Eventually I did some Googling, I typed my name in Seattle and so on, and I found that this guy on Facebook. So I sent him a message, and yeah, he admitted that basically he'd forgotten that his email address, his personal email address, had numbers on the end and mine doesn't. So all of his emails that he was signing up for were going through to me. For a while we were actually Facebook friends, and now for about a year he deleted his account or something, but yeah, so for a while I was friends with myself and receiving alerts for jobs of the other side of the world. The guy had my first name. My family name starts with Ra, and his family name starts with Re. Oh, I see. So there were only two of us Rasmuses at the company. So I was Rasmus Ra, and he was Rasmus Ree. I think I did offer to like put in applications for him at one point or something like that. The Mechanized Athlete League, MAL, 2031 Championship Series has come to an exciting close in TranStar's Combat Park, Nevada. The Japanese team operating Lightning Kaiju pulled out a stunning victory over the heavily favoured Crimson Mace from Norway. Crimson Mace had the match firmly in hand from the start. While lacking in manoeuvrability, its capacitors absorbed wild amounts of energy from its opponent and used them to power magnetic shields, creating a feedback loop that Kaiju struggled to counter. Solid blows landed at the 2 minute and 3 minute 30 mark by Crimson sent the Japanese machine into a tailspin each time. Coverage of the event was briefly interrupted when a surprise electromagnetic pulse by Lightning Kaiju disrupted cameras while also blinding its opponent. Kaiju then finished a helpless Crimson Mace with its signature Killstroke plasma beam. The finals were watched in almost 90 million households worldwide, making it the most watched event in MAL history. My friend found an Australian guy with his name, same age. 10 years later he went to Australia on a trip. Nice! Nice. That actually reminds me, there's a guy here, like a comedian. His name is, what's his name? Dave Gorman. He's part of like a group, not like a comedy troupe, but like a group of friends who all worked for the BBC as comedians for a long time. And he had a show. He started off writing books and so on. I think he might have turned it into a show. But basically, where it was just about his adventures of going all around the world trying to hunt down every single person in the world that had his name. I actually never read that book. Perhaps I should read it sometime. I think if you go on Amazon and search for the book "Are You Dave Gorman," it's basically his story about it. I should read it sometime because he is a funny guy. Connolly, I just got your case of operator parts ready to go. I put all the spare junk I could scrounge out of the machine shop in there. It's in the usual spot. Just remember our deal. I get a 40% cut on any prize money your operator. Did you seriously call it soft shell? Pulls in. Franklin. Also, I threw in that glue gun you asked for yesterday. You're our unofficial guinea pig, so let me know how it works. Hang on, so there's going to be an operator called Soft Shell. And it's going to do what? Oh, it must be for some kind of like robot combat fighting or something. Okay, 3 things. It was a 35% cut and you know it. Soft Shell is a magnificent name and thanks. Screw that. I would have asked for 75% if I knew you were going to name it something so stupid. But yeah, that is kind of cool. It's the kind of thing I wish I could, it's the kind of story I wish I could tell. I just never quite have the nerve to go through with things. It's the reason why comedians have like so many interesting stories to tell, I think, is that they just have the nerve to go and make an absolute fool of themselves, so that they then can talk about it afterwards in their stand-ups. Hey Maddie, how localized is gravity generation? Is there any chance that my private quarters could go without it from say 1800 to 2100 hours tonight? Heck no, Connolly. Oh come on Maddie, just for a little bit. Just make a fool of yourself every day and eventually get used to it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hey Maddie, I'm having some issues with my transcribe. I think I dropped it or something. I know you have the hookup with the guys in engineering. Think you could help me get it fixed? I'd rather not run this kind of thing by Danielle. No response means yes, right? Hey Maddie, Dome Taker 3, Pilgrimage to the Autarky of the Domed, arrived with my last care package. All the caves are procedurally generated and there's even multiplayer. I know you want a copy. You're gonna brick your transcribe playing that mess again. Nah. Well, I'm sure glad I read all that stuff. That helped me magnificently. Okay, I guess it's just an absolute scram to the opposite side without taking as much. Oh yeah, I actually managed to get across there without taking any damage, I think. How on earth did that work? That's not usual. I am definitely running out of glue. I'm going to have to start preserving it. Am I finished on this level? Oh, god damn it. Stupid game! Am I finished on this level? Pretty much. Oh, actually, tell you what, I can get Neuromod 3. I can get Repair 3. I can also get Hacking 4 now, that's nice. I can get Repair 3, which will allow me to get out of the menus, which will allow me to come on here, not repair this because I don't have any spare parts. But I'll be able to do it later. I see mimics. Bye. Good turret. Good turret. Oh, unfortunately it's not going to do anything against that Voltaic Phantom. He literally just breaks it by walking past it, man. Best quote I found recently to follow every day. Don't let anyone ruin your day. It's your day. Ruin it yourself. I like that. That is actually the kind of words I would live my life by. Aha. 3109. Well, that's a mimic, and there's a ton of mimics around here. Oh, and they're going for me. They're going for me. Cheese it. Cheese it. Whoa! I was not expecting a phantom to get in there on the party as well. Okay, how about I come back and set a trap for him? Are they going to follow me up here? At least it's just a regular phantom. These things are pretty easy to kill at this point. Oh, we got a Voltaic Phantom coming in to join the party. Even that should be okay. In fact, even these ones I decided it's not even worth gluing, isn't it? Oh, that was a miss. Whoa! Get out of it. I don't really like wasting ammo on mimics, but... Ooh, here's an idea. Is this place still full of mimics? Well, that did nothing. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that hole in the floor. Since I've got a ton of these things, though. I sure hope there was nothing in here that I wanted to pick up. There probably was. Oh yeah, I can make wrenches. Halla frickin' Luya. It was probably like a body with like a really important. Oh hello. Oh, I see. Grounding resistors. I know what these are for. But yeah, there was probably a body with like a really important, whatever those things are called that you listen to the logs on. Transcribes. Clearly the word has made a fine impression on me. That I can remember it this well, this late, you know, only seconds after using one. Okay. Oh, so if I heal the exterior breach, then I can get in there. I see. Okay. Back to the room of many recyclings. Hi. Unfortunately, on your own without your friends, you're not too much of a threat. I wonder what on earth was down there. Probably was like a body that I did not want to mulch. That'd be just my luck. Coolant Chamber. They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the coolant chamber. Okay, so there was a Voltaic Phantom down here, but I've killed it already. The turrets have already mulched several mimics for me, which is nice. Don't need that, but I'll take it anyway. Can't get through there. Danger! Danger! High voltage! Is that really how you say Voltaic? It is how we say Voltaic. Oh, sorry, no, it's because I'm saying it fast. It's Voltaic. Voltaic. But I'm just saying it fast, so it makes it sound like Voltaic. Or, you know, Voltec. I hadn't really thought about it, honestly. Easy. Okay. This is a fairly large area. And there is a whole ton of stuff to do at the back. There's a load of turrets around here. That was a terrible shot. Like, genuinely terrible.
Hey, a little bird told me you plugged a leak in an unconventional manner a few weeks ago.
Yeah? Was it an ass-kissing bird named Krasikov?
Maybe. Care to elaborate?
Not if I'm going to get my pee-pee slapped.
Worse. I'll dunk you in the eel tank.
Ouch. Nah, supply was out of parts, so I borrowed a glue gun from the guys in hardware. Worked out okay.
Ingenious. Next time, let's make sure we have enough spare parts to do the job right.
Roger that, boss.
Considering that she's threatening him with being dunked in the eel tank, and we've just found that people have been dunked in the eel tank. That's a little bit, that's cutting a little bit close to the wick there. Oh, snap! I did not see you. Where did you come from? Thankfully, you were dead easy to kill. Oh, weapon upgrade kit. What I wouldn't give for all these turrets being online still. Can I upgrade my golden gun again? Of course I can. Better range? Sure. Thank you, Drim. I have... What's that? I'm not sure. It's not loading properly. Oh, of course. As soon as I heard him say that in the dialogue, I kind of knew that you were going to enjoy that line. Okay, so I can't get through that door. So I have to continue investigating more of this place. I'm kind of down on a lot of resources at this point. Perhaps I should heal my... Oh, I've only got... Whoa, hello, that's not what I meant to do. I've only got the 32 suit repair kits at this point, so perhaps I should be using them more liberally. I've kind of got so used to people doing my work for me. Must be what management is like. Really? Nice. That's the that's in the FA Cup, isn't it? Good to see that we can all agree on our universal hatred of United. Neuromods. I'm back up to 2. They are certainly feeding me neuromods by the hundreds at this point. You do? Exactly, Canadian. What is not to hate even? I thought you said Laura, I thought you said that you are blue. Or are you just a blue that has no grudges? See, I grew up in the 90s, back when City were absolute trash. No, City. Maybe... I don't know, maybe I misremembered a conversation, I don't know. But yeah, I oh, okay, right, cool. I never quite know when to take people seriously. But yeah, no, I grew up in the 90s when we were just losing absolutely everything. Couldn't put together a win, you know, heck, couldn't put together a run of points. I remember when we were setting, like, records for the least number of goals scored at home, failing to score a single home goal after Christmas. Hey, Kat, you've turned up at the right time. We're talking football. And, so yeah, so I have nothing but enmity for all the fricking Glory Hunter United fans, even. Okay, how do I get down there? Is this the path I'm supposed to be taking? How you doing, Kat? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you getting on? Oh, right. Can I... Not like that. Can I get this out of the way? I mean, it's kind of slowly working. Maybe the game will take pity on me and let me climb up that gap. I thought I could lift these plates off as well. Maybe I need to bring a box down to stand on that will help me do this? Hey, Cat, what you haven't seen is JDM has become an aficionado of the ASMR himself, actually. He has redeemed it a number of times. So, okay, 2 minutes of ASMR. Okay, so, what do I want to stand on here? I want a box. Okay, this box will be perfect. Nope. No. Don't want to chuck it away, I just want to hold it. Just want to hold it and lovingly caress it. I just want to take it with me down this tunnel. Take it with me all the way down here. Take it with me, come on, a bit long further. Shit, I can't sprint with this. Drop it here. Jump on top of it, and then, can I now chuck this? No. Wonderful. Okay, can I stand on it and climb up? There must be a reason it's being so obtuse. Okay, that looks like a climbable gap. Go ram it, box. Go ram it. Work with me here. Okay, that was a bit too far. Back a bit. That's not where I wanted you to be. Okay. We're good. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, we've kind of got all the bases covered here except the Scum United, haven't we? Oh, I could have dropped through from here. I could have dropped through from the other place as well. Oh, now I see where I am. So yeah, we're just going to let the feathers fly as we all go at each other with who we do and don't like, are we? Exactly, Law, exactly. Okay, let me just get rid of this completely for next time. Get out of it. Law's clearly spent too much time with I have to admit, yeah, it's true that the non-British Liverpool fans I've spoken to. Oh, yep, 2 minutes of in, done. The non-British Liverpool fans I've spoken to have generally been a lot more kind of standard about it all, and have not quite had the same chips on their shoulder. But it's cool. I think every group of fans has a chip on their shoulder about something. I don't want to start any arguments here. Okay, let me work out what I'm actually trying to do from here on. Oh, right, I can get in this way. I didn't realise I had a way of opening this. They're just chucking these phantoms at me. I don't know if they're just doing it for nostalgia's sake, because the phantoms aren't actually that hard to kill anymore. Did that kill him? Is it? Yeah, he's actually dead. He is jibbed, therefore he is dead.
Morgan.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified...
Sorry, who's talking to me? Oh, hey, it's our girlfriend. Guess we should get in there then. She's looking pretty dead, I've got to be honest.
I thought I was going to die. Well, sooner than I thought I was going to die. Where did that thing come from? Was it Tony? The way it was looking at me. I'd get up, except for my legs, and my lungs, and my nervous system. Don't look surprised. Paraplexus, remember? You warned me.
Oh, yeah, she's got that
No
degenerative
way I'm getting
disease.
there now. But the lifts. I was serious before. I think we can bypass the lockdown. The reactor control room. There's a panel for shutting down everything. The whole station. The computer will scream at you, but just do it. Then pray it all comes back when you cycle the power. It should. It will.
It might just kill everyone. It's fine. Did she just... Love the way her head just kind of fell to her lap. Like she just instantly died. How many neuromods now? Not enough for hacking 4. Hands-on electrics. By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you will be able to construct any simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you just need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Look, can you explain to me why my Canucks are sucking so hard, please? Looks at Toronto, Montreal and Ottawa hockey fans. I've got to admit, I know nothing at all about ice hockey. I'd be kind of interested one day in like watching a match, but oh snap! I should have realised that there was going to be one of them around. But I kind of feel like, to anyone who hasn't been watching it since childbirth, ice hockey is just this like incomprehensibly fast sport where, pardon me, where rather than watching the match, oh snap, there's more of them. What you really sit watching is the scoreboard in the hopes of it giving you a vague recollection, reflection of what's actually going on. I remember playing some like 90s hockey game, like a console game on the Sega Mega Drive or something with a friend of mine. This is actually quite recently. This is when we were mucking around having a FIFA marathon, and the ability to pass between the players was just like ridiculous. It was just like, honestly, you could probably make about... You could just hold the button down and they would pass about 5 or 6 times a second. It was stupid. It's not that fast, and the rules make more sense than cricket. It's true. Not a lot of things make less sense than cricket. I'm not one for watching cricket, but I kind of do enjoy it in a way. So I am going to have to go around and re-unlock all of these. That's kind of an annoying game. Ding! Imagine UFC on ice.
System alert.
I would love to see UFC. Whoa! What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a T-pose attack and a half.
All systems operational. Thank you. Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. I'll have you feeling better soon. All done.
Thank you.
Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
No, that's cool, Cat. Honestly, what's the time? It is 6:30. This is when I wanted to wrap up anyway. So let's take a look. I've still got... Goram it, frickin' game. If you press the buttons too fast, it like doesn't fade in all the colour. So I've still got several levels to explore of this place. And then, what are my objectives looking like? I still need to get the arming key. I still need to access the reactor control room. Yeah, okay. I still need to find this bloke. I still need to escape. Find Michaela's medicine in her office. Exterior. Interesting. Find that guy again. Find him in Guts. Yeah, and I've got a whole load of other stuff I can do. So yeah, I've still got a few things. I don't know. I reckon I'm getting close to wrapping up. I may actually finish next stream. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah. I think I will call it there. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. It's been fun. I hope you guys all have a good weekend. I will be back, obviously, on Saturday next week at 3 PM, as I always do. Just for the record, if I do finish this game, I was talking about it earlier, if I do finish this game next stream, or whenever I finish this game, because it's got to happen at some point, I reckon I am getting quite close to the end, I will be moving on to Doom 2016. I don't really have any plans of playing Doom Eternal. I've heard it's quite the challenge and not nearly as good as 2016. So I don't think I'll be doing Doom Eternal, even though it's a series and I like doing series. But I am considering, after Doom, doing the remake Tomb Raider trilogy. You know, the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So that's my plans for the future. We shall see how it goes, though. But yeah, thank you guys again for joining me. And have a good weekend, and let's drop a raid on someone. You know what? I haven't raided Dan and Chase. I haven't raided them in a long old time. I think... I don't know if they're actually... They both seem to be playing Among Us. I don't know if they're playing Among Us together with each other. Let me just check. No, they're not. Who shall we drop in on? Should we drop in on Chase? Or should we drop in Dan? You know what? I was speaking to Dan earlier. Let's drop on Dan. He is a cool guy. So... To-do, raid. I almost forgot what the command was. Canadian, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the resub. That is very nice. Very nice of you. You get yourself the limited edition Tarkamotes. Aren't you lucky? I do have a raid command, which Kirsty has put together. Unfortunately, my bot is no longer subbed, so it can't show the emotes. But if you want to drop that, please do. Otherwise, just go and say hi to Dan when we go over there. Otherwise, yeah, have a good one, guys. I will catch you again another time, and yeah, all the best. Don't worry, Canadians. No, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, let's go raid Dan.